Come back.
Ciao, buona giornata. Today I am getting the train to Florence for my second race of the year. I'm going to do 2 rounds of the 100 tomorrow. But I'm excited. My alarm just went off to tell me that I need to be leaving. So I'm kind of on time. The fact that went off as I'm about to leave is quite good. But yeah, I'm going to get on the tram, get to the train station. It's only like an hour and a half, 2 hours to Florence from here. So it's not anything too crazy. Dad's actually gonna come tomorrow. He's coming to stay in the apartment tonight and then he'll be at the race tomorrow. Yeah, the whole group are going, so it's a nice little like school trip. But I'm excited. It's nice to race in Italy. I think I am really grateful to have a lot of Italian fans. I kind of have 2 homes. It's really nice to get to see people and to get to meet them and to practice my Italian and just to be thankful for the country that is looking after me right now. Oh my god, hello. So I am recording this on my brand new DJI Osmo 3. I leveled up, the vlog leveled up. Here we are. Sorry, the room's already a mess and that should be expected by now. But yes, I'm all ready to go to pre-meet here in Florence. The weather is not that great actually. It was so hot in Italy when I left and I think I brought the UK back with me. I'm meeting the team in 10 minutes downstairs and it would just be the usual pre-meet that you've seen 1,000 times and you will see 1,000 more times this year. So it's just about getting reactive again, probably put in a couple of blocks. We have the 100 this weekend, not the 200. So we'll be doing practice starts on the straight. A very similar pre-meet to what we would do for 60. Whereas when we do the 200s, sometimes we'll obviously practice blocks on the turn, but sometimes we'll have a couple runs coming off the turn. This time we're all working in a straight. Second time running in the new kit, I'm super excited. And it's just nice to do a whole race as a team, as a training group, because we don't get that very often. I think track is a weird sport in that sense because you spend so long with each other, seeing the highs and the lows, and it's so intensely intimate in November, December, even January. And then when it gets to the season, some people you don't see for months on end because you're always messing each other and you're always kind of off to races or on opposite ends of the world. So it's actually really nice to do a race together as a group because I'm usually just at the Diamond Leagues with Marco, so this is really lovely.
You too, you know.
I don't think anything is.
Set it up. Here we go. E quasi tutti.
Ciao ragazzi.
Mi ricordo perché Federico avevo predetto che sarebbe fatto male.
So when you've learned,
I know how to use it.
you do just do that. Alright. Go to yourself.
No, I'm getting rid of your, like, it's not focusing on you anymore. We're done, we're done, we're done. It is nearly 11 p.m, which is maybe quite late, but I don't really have to wake up until I think 9 tomorrow. I need to double check the plan. As you can see, I have my blue light glasses on. I should be really slack on them recently, but I try to wear them after about like 8 to 9, just to, I find, as I've said before, I find it really hard to get to sleep. I'm very much a late night person, so my body likes to be active and alert and awake in the evening, and I have to try and coax it gently into a more relaxed state. So the blue light glasses are a way of doing that. I sort of just finished treatment. I finished and then I was replying to all your lovely comments from this week's, but it will be last week's vlog. So thank you for that. Quick shower, skincare, brush my teeth, and then some cherry and some magnesium, which are really good hacks for being able to get to sleep. So some really tart cherry juice. It's really high in antioxidants, so it's actually good for a range of things. Inflammation from sessions, it's good for general recovery, but it's such a good sleep aid and recovery tool. I use it a lot around races. I try and avoid it during training because you kind of want your body to experience the inflammation, because that's how you get better. Like if you don't allow your body to deal with the inflammation itself, then it's never gonna get better, because it doesn't know. That's how you build muscle. You have to break it down to build it up. Now summer's in full flow, I can finally use it, and I love it because I love the taste. Gorgeous. I really like bitter tasting things. Obviously dark chocolate, espresso, all that good stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, get into bed. I'm gonna try and read. I read so much on the train. I really have been so tired the last few weeks to read. And then I got on the train and just got hooked. I'm still in the same book, obviously, but it's getting really good. It's getting really good. Like, it's questioning me. It's questioning my thoughts on love and relationships and families. So I'm finding it really intriguing. I love books that challenge what I already believe I know. It's my little evening. And then tomorrow I will have shakeouts in the corridor. Hopefully no one's gonna come and interrupt me this time. Where was it? I think it was Belgrade. Yes, it was Belgrade. Someone came out of their room and asked me to stop doing it because they were sleeping. And it was 11 in the morning, so I was like, if it was like actually a sleeping time, I would have been like, oh, I'm so sorry. Do my drills in the corridor and have some lunch, get race ready, and head down to the track. I think it's all wrapped up around like 4 or 5ish, so not too late. And oh, I need to book a restaurant tonight for myself and my dad, so I'm gonna get on that and wind down, and I'll see you on the other side. See you tomorrow morning. Buonanotte, buona serata. Good morning, it's race day. I just had the delivery. Obviously I had the kit, I had the crop top and briefs, but I just got the rest of the race stuff, which is amazing. See, we have all our own kit, but they see they gave us more, so we even have like a beanie. But yeah, I'm gonna go through that later because I need to start my shakeout.
Il primo sparo del Pegaso Meeting, Guaranianta, le corsie centrali a prendersi le prime tre posizioni. Attenzione gioiose, Guaranianta, viene fuori con un meglio lungo, Guaranianta, 11 metri, meeting record. Nuovo record del meeting, 11:17 per la Gran Bretagna, headwind. Ragazzi, per record di serata per la società italiana si Florence. L'apporto del presidente Vivoli con il podio dei 100 metri femminili.
We can do a quick debrief now, so I am waiting for the coach for the treatment. I finished 2 rounds. I ran pretty much very similar to Tom Jones, which is really good because it's like running quick-ish into a headwind. At this time this season is kind of good because it's like this race is more an extension of training. So actually I'm kind of happy, like the aim isn't necessarily to run like mega super crazy quick right now. So I'm happy. I just always get headwinds at the moment, but that's okay. It's nice to be in Florence. It was really, really lovely to see everyone. So if you were here, I really appreciated you being here.
I love the dish.
I just realised I didn't do a full debrief from yesterday. I'm like half ready. I don't know why I didn't wait till I put like anything on my face. I'm dressed, but I'm not ready. So yesterday was really good. It was so much fun to compete in front of an Italian crowd. Thank you to everyone that showed up. It was really sweet. It was just so lovely to see everyone. I don't usually get the chance to do meets that afford you such a possibility to interact with fans in that capacity. I wish we had more. I wish we had a lot more like meet and greet zones, or like, I don't know. I think that's something that track misses. I think the fans can feel quite disconnected from what's happening on the track because they don't see the post-race interviews, and then they don't get to like meet us face to face. I know we sign a lot of autographs, indoor trials and outdoor trials a bit, but we're always being rushed on, and a lot of the times it's stuff being thrown at us and we're having to catch the pens and the notebooks. So it'd be nice if there was more of a like arranged area to meet people afterwards. But anyway, back to the races. So the races were really pretty good. The heat I ran 11:20 into a headwind, and then the final had more headwind and I ran 11:17. So I would say the heat was smoother in terms of the first 10 was really, really nice. But I think the feel of the race is so dependent on what people are doing around you in the one. And it's the same as the 60. Like, you don't always get an accurate sense of how you're doing because you're comparing it off where you are in relativity to other people. So sometimes it feels really good, but it might be because the 2 people next to you didn't get out as well as they usually would. Or sometimes it feels really bad, but it's just because the people next to you actually like really got out and they don't usually. So it's kind of, yeah, you have to have a strong sense of not like introspection, but your ability to like internally kind of have awareness, like the proprioception of what you're doing. So yeah, the heat was really, really smooth. The drive and transition was lovely. And then once I got onto top speed, I feel like I felt like I just couldn't push more than 90%. Not in an injury way, more just like it felt like a training run, and it felt like I just couldn't access that next level. I couldn't like gear up kind of thing. But we were happy about that. We just wanted a smooth run. And then in the final, I felt like it was a lot better in terms of I felt like I really could push. But again, I really thrive in those super competitive environments. So I think I run my best times when, or I run at my best when there's something on the line or I'm against someone who is a big rival. So the Diamond Leagues, even the Continental Golds, like trials, I feel like I run well when I have something on the line and something to prove and I really want the win. And people don't think I'm gonna win, but I wanna win. So yeah, I was actually really happy with the 2 runs as a kind of extension of training. This was quite similar to the Florida race in the sense that it is, yeah, it's an extension of training. We're just taking a session and doing it in front of a crowd instead of doing it on the track in Padova. The second race did 11:17 into a -1.7, so very similar to Florida. Very similar to Florida. We're really happy to now be going off to China with a couple of hundreds under our belt and very consistently running pretty much the same times into a headwind, so 2 nice workouts. I'm gonna spend today in Florence with my dad. I came here once 2 years ago with my mum, so I know some of the very touristy spots. It is tipping it down, but I think that might play in our favour in the sense that we're not really afraid of the rain, but perhaps the American tourists might be. We'll see. My plan is to get an affogato and I really want to see they have 3 separate Rothko exhibitions in Florence right now, but one of them is having Rothko in comparison to, or being exhibited alongside Fra Angelico, who was a medieval era painter, juxtaposing the use of colour and the use of form and the kind of way that both works are imbued with a religiosity, that kind of vibe. That was very academic, but yeah. So excited, and then maybe go get, Florence is really famous for like big focaccia sandwiches. So there's a place called All'antico Vinaio. We'll see if we can get hold of one of those, and then back on the train to Padova. And then we're flying to China tomorrow, so I've got to unpack everything tonight, get everything washed ready, and then repack everything tomorrow morning. So that's amazing. But yeah, this was my roundup, and I will see you sometime.
It's like the Savannah plate. Really raining, and we're really stubborn and we're not getting an umbrella because we're British.